you guys know my opinion about season one. Season one in Street Fighter 6. I like the game. Could I say I love it? I like it. I like it. The netcode is great. You know, the online play is great. Like there are a lot of attention about the game. It's fun. It's all that. But there are some stuff that just keep on ruining the experience, right? So before I wanted to talk about my opinion and why, what are the bad stuff? What are the problems of Street Fighter 6 in season one? I asked Twitter. This was a month ago, not a month ago, like 2 weeks ago, right? And I completely forgot about doing this. Steam is back. We will go back to Steam after 10 minutes after we discuss this, right? So I asked Twitter, what are the Street Fighter 6 Season 2 changes you're wishing for? And they said, Ryujin, this is a Tekken player, and he said, give me Kage or give me Asura. I did not play Street Fighter 4, so I know Asura from the story and whatnot, and he has his own game. But Kage, I think it would be cool. I think even Asura would be cool. I think both of them, if they give us both, that would be a hype. That would be a hype season. If they can give us each one of them, that would be a really good season. And of course, Demon Dan, bro. Like, if you guys don't know who Demon Dan is, I've never seen somebody who loves Alex as much as Demon Dan, bro. Like, unbelievable. Of course, he's wishing for for Alex in season 2. YSFB, of course, this is a Honda player. He says for online, if you lose the first game, then win the rematch, you get your MR back. Thank you. Thank you. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I want. Why do I win 2-1 and I lose MR? That doesn't make any kind of sense. Very good point, and make parry riskier somehow. I agree with that 100%. Furian says the ability to hold onto your dungeon and still throw regular fireballs. And we know that's coming in season 2. Hamoud says no through loops, nerf raw drive rush somehow. I agree. Either cost more gauge or scale the damage out of it. Scaling the damage out of it would be actually nice, But that might ruin the combos and whatnot. But I think that raw drive rush somehow needs to be checked. I agree. Rashid says which is Linkwood, is Drinkwood that Jamie player. Remove slow motion perfect parry. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for saying that. Should be a quick animation like the fireball version. Thank you. He knows. He knows, bro. He knows. Like, this is absolutely true. This has to be. In my opinion, this is the way that you fix perfect parry. Higher scaling for down forward. DR cancels. What do you mean down forward? He means like crouch mini kick into DR, right? That means he wants more scaling in that. Understandable. Remove perfect parry for jump normals only. Good idea. Good, bro. Like that will make a lot of people suck immediately. If they gave us this, remove perfect parry for jump normals only, bro, half or not even half, 80% of the population in Street Fighter 6 would not know how to play. Bro, like, unbelievable. Should be able to perfect parry, dive kicks, and specials. It's kind of funny that he says that because his character has a dive kick. But anyways, just checkmate situations in Burnout. Maybe, yeah, that would be also nice. But again, debatable. Hope says add Hagar as a playable character. Who the hell is Hagar? I have no idea. Sorry guys if I'm if people are about to cook me in the comments. Sorry about that. Give Kimberly back her reversal OD Tatsu from the beta test. No thank you. We're not doing that. We're not going back. We're not going backwards. We're going forward, my friend. Buff the lower tiers a bit. Not a bit, a lot. Not all of them. Okay, not all of them. Just for you. Alright, I'm just kidding. Speed up Ryu's dungeon charge a tiny bit. Or have him acquired as soon as lightning flashes on his body, so that even if he gets hit, he gets it. That's also a nice improvement, but I don't think it's that needed with the new buffs. Add Gil, Yuri in SF6. I agree. I want to see Gil and Yuri in SF6, to be honest. I definitely want to see that. I think these two characters are really cool to the lore or to the game, but we know that Street Fighter 6 comes after Street Fighter 3, right? Or was it before Street Fighter 3? If it's before Street Fighter 3 in the storyline, so adding Yuri and Gil actually makes a lot of sense. So Hagar is from Final Fight? Okay, I did not know about that. Make Luke crouch a medium punch, -15 on the whiff. I agree with this. no throw loops, drive rush tweaks. For reversal mechanics, drive rush leaves you in punish counter state. Extend your hurt box. Okay, punish counter state is a nice you know, addition to DR. If you check somebody with drive rush, you should be getting like, you know, punish counter state. Remove throw loops. Higher damage scale for DRC combos, which is like drive rush cancels. Reduce meter build. Buffering a medium button into DRC. Makes the DR come out on whiff, like they did with lights. Okay, that's gonna be a drastic change, isn't it? It's gonna be a drastic change, man. It's gonna be a drastic change. Blanket level 2 explodes the user's computer. I would sue their ass, bro. I would sue them if this happens. I've sued them if I'm so close. I'm so close. If they buff Blanca, I'm suing Capcom, bro. Like, it doesn't even have to explode my controller, but anyway, my computer. Manon Medal 5 grab is now an insta kill. No, we're not continuing reading that at all. No more low button to DR and less damage overall. Sagat, that is the change I require. I agree, Sagat will be nice. You know, I just want either you, Kage. You guys can see like, you know, most of the you know, the suggestions are talking about drive rush. You know, who's this oily dude? I forgot his name. Okay, like most of the you know, the changes people are asking for are, you know, drive rush and perfect parry. Drive rush, look at this, nerf drive rush, nerf perfect parry, nerf overall damage, delete throw loops. It's like, I can't. Everybody is talking about the exact same thing, right? Everybody is talking about the exact same thing. Drive rush is the worst thing about this game, in my opinion. In my opinion, drive rush and perfect parry are two of the worst things in this game. And right after that comes throw loops. Throw loops are an absolute disease to Street Fighter 6, man. Like this, like we play in the stream, we play against a lot of people who are, you know, at 1300 MR, 1200 MR, 1250 MR, people who struggle continuing their own combo. People who do like random sweeps, people who do like, you know, random tattoos, random DPs, they don't anti-air, they don't do shit. And somehow they're always perfect parrying. Somehow they're always perfect parrying. So you can never say that, oh, perfect parries are just, you know, a 2-frame window is too difficult. No. Perfect parries are way too easy. Perfect parries are like, once you understand the timing, once you memorize it, once you practice it for like 5 minutes, you immediately get it. It's like you understand it. You understand it. And the problem with perfect parry is that it's just a tap of a button like this. Boom. You just do this, you get perfect parry. That's a huge problem because there's no execution to it. There is no execution to it. So even like if you go back to like Street Fighter 3, where there was like parries and stuff, right? The execution was a lot more difficult. Like you'd have to like, you know, tap forward, which is much more difficult. That when you're blocking, you want to tap forward. That's first of all, that's much more difficult. But here you can just block low and then tap L2 and then you get a perfect parry. And on top of this, back in the day in Street Fighter 3, okay, or in fact for any other Street Fighter, whenever there was parry was very much more, you know, riskier than right now, because now parry, you tap it, and what is the risk of it? The risk of it is that you might get grabbed, which is like something that does not happen on reaction unless you're holding parry, right? So if you tap parry, only if the opponent, you know, went for a grab already before that, you will get punish counted, all right? Or, you know, you might get like DI'd in the corner if the opponent is ready with that, and that's the only thing. And it's not even like, you know, it's not like you cannot even get like a full conversion off of that DI. It's just like a wall splat. So what I'm trying to say is that with perfect parry, it's a huge reward, and there's not big of a risk. There's no risk. There's almost like no risk. It's like, it's absolutely stupid. And on top of this, like if you get a perfect parry, if you can just like tap parry and you get like a perfect parry, you know, here and there, you can immediately change the entire course of the entire match. Because this game is momentum based. Like if you knock somebody down, you can get a mix-up. and then you knock them down, you get a mix-up, you get to knock them down, and from that perfect parry, you can definitely do that. Yes, it's like 50% scaled down, but still, the problem is not the damage. The problem is the momentum that you lose, the momentum that your opponent gets when he had no options, when he could not whiff punish, when he could not, interrupt you, when he could not anti-air you, when he could not, punish you. But now, just because he tapped, L2, he can now start playing the game, right? And put you in a situation like this. And in a lot of instances, right, you put your opponent in the corner, he's about to die, then he gets a random perfect parry. He grabs you, puts you back in the corner, and now he has pressure, he has throw loops. If you guys think the throw loops are I'm the only one who says throw loops is shit, look at all these comments. And like Punk, even himself, he said himself that the moment that you are in throw loop range and the moment you grab somebody in the corner in Street Fighter 6, anybody right now is as good as the best player in the world. Did he not say that? Why do I feel like I'm getting lectured? Because you are. I'm just kidding. Bro, like, we all know this. Like, the moment you grab somebody in the corner and you throw them, you are anybody, okay? Anybody who knows throw loops and can execute throw loops is now as good as the best player in the world. Because, it becomes like a guessing game. It just becomes like, rock, paper, scissors. That's it. Is there any kind of skill to rock, paper, scissors? No. It's all pure luck. So that's why, in a game that is supposed to be like, skill based, and you have mechanics that are just like, that rely heavily on luck and guessing right, nobody's gonna enjoy that. Nobody's gonna enjoy that. And to speak about, rock, paper, scissors, is the exact same thing with knockdowns. Drive rush is a disease to this game because people can just skip neutral, okay, in this game by doing drive rush and canceling drive rush into other stuff that will punish your check for the drive rush. So for example, if you're ready with crouching medium punch or crouching medium kick or something like a button to check drive rush and you react correctly on time and it's the correct button to use, characters can use different normals, different special moves, okay, to counter that. So it becomes like a brain dead game, okay, that punishes fundamentals with gimmicks, right? You got drive rush, suppressor for Luke. You got drive rush medium donkey kick for Ryu. You got drive rush command grab for JP, and the examples keep on going. And why would you punish somebody who has good fundamentals and is applying those fundamentals correctly? Okay, you punish them for for trying to check for drive rushes or dashes or something like that. That's not good at all. There is no way somebody can convince me that this is something that is actually good. And that can lead to the entire thing that we talked about multiple times, where you get knocked down once, they drive rush, they have Oki. You guess wrong, you get grabbed, they drive rush, they have Oki. You guess wrong, you block high, they go for low. You drive rush, they get Oki. Like it's just like this. All of the matches are like this. You get knocked down once, and then you have to pray to God. You're like, please God, let me survive this. Let me guess right. It's not about skill. Like it's not about it's about guessing. It's about having to guess right, having to guess the grab, having to guess whether he's gonna go for a shimmy. You have to guess whether he's gonna go for a delayed button or he's gonna go for like a meaty. It's all guessing. Why do we have to go through this all the time? I understand it if a character can do this like after one knockdown or two knockdowns, but not in every knockdown. After a knockdown or two, let us go back to neutral. Let us go back to neutral. We don't have to like be in front of their face the entire time. This is the problem with drive rush, in my opinion. This is the problem with drive rush, and this, in my opinion, it needs to be fixed. This is like my issue with this game in general. These two are my main issue. And throw loops, of course. I hate throw loops. What else is there? What else is there to hate about this game? What else is there? There are multiple stuff to hate. Of course, like the level 3s being like, having insane amount of damage. absolutely insane amount of damage. Like a lot of the times you just get hit with a level 3 and then you lose 50% of your health. Like sometimes it just makes you feel like the game is forcing you to finish the match quickly. They want you to finish the match quickly. That's how this game is like designed. It's like there was a study, I believe. Was it a study or was it like just like an observation from people when Dragon Ball Fighters came out, that the matches were too long in Dragon Ball Fighters, right? Because it was not like this, and they found that the viewership is like actually like going lower because people don't like watching those long matches the entire time. So I don't know if that was the cause. I don't know if that was the cause, or it's just that, you know, they did like a study and then understood that people just want to, you know, get done with matches quickly or something of that sort. Because now it seems like all of the new fighting games are offense based. They're all just attack based, right? They just want to get the match done quickly. Is it because of the viewers? Is it because, you know, Street Fighter was you know, live on ESPN and they didn't want to bore you know, the average viewer or something like that? I have no idea. I have no idea what's the reason behind that. But that's the trend that is happening right now. Inputs eating, let's not forget that. I agree. The driver's freeze that eats your inputs. I agree. That's like something that's horrible. So when we say this, we don't say that we hate the game. We are not hating the game. We love the game. We want to play the game. We want to continue it. I would not continue something that I'm hating. But there are some major issues with it. And these things, if they are fixed or they are changed or they are adjusted, it would just be a better place for everybody, for all the players. All the players. I don't see anybody like hating, you know, any of those changes. I really don't. Unless you are somebody who's actually reliant on these gimmicks to win, and now you have to actually play the game and learn the fundamentals and play good in order to win. So yeah, let me know, guys, what do you think about this? If you guys agree, if you guys don't agree. That's it.